Alright, what up guys? This is Hair by S. Scott. I'm trying something a little new. Sorry I've been gone for a long time. School and work has really been kicking my butt this semester, but I finally have a little bit of break. So, back with my sister. And we're going to be doing this video segment, whatever. It's going to be called Let's Talk. And it's going to be about serious issues or just like things in the news, whatever is going on. And we're going to voice our opinions and our experiences on the topic. And then you guys are open for discussion. This is not meant to be a hateful place. There could be trigger words. I don't know. The topic today is about sexism and our experience with it. If there is a trigger word, be warned. I'm not really sure exactly which ones would be, but you've been warned. And I think that's it.
I don't know, I'm just looking at how fat I look right now also.
Oh my god. Alright. See, now that, no, I'm just kidding. That's a whole different video.
Well, it's true, so I mean.
Like, that's like a body image video. That's insane, but anyways, so today, like I said, the topic is sexism, and this is something that I've experienced plenty of times, and so I was just like, wanted to voice my opinion on it. So what does sexism mean to you? And it's don't like, read the definition.
I didn't even.
Good. Okay.
I wasn't even listening. It's like saying crap about someone or saying they can't do something because of their gender.
Yeah, it's basically my experience, my definition of it has always been, against women. But as I've been reading more about this topic, I've seen there's a lot of sexism against men too. And unfortunately, we can't really speak to the experience of men because we're both women and we've only experienced it that way.
Obviously.
Yeah, but whatever. If you are a guy and you want to voice your opinion, send me a reply. Like, type me in a video or something and let me know.
Tweet
so I can hear your. Yeah, exactly. Let me know of your side because I would love to hear it. But basically, it's just judging against a woman or man, saying you can't do this because you're this, or oh, you're like this because you're a woman or something like that. So that's basically what I've always defined it as. Google, so I can give you the real definition. Google says sexism is the prejudice, stereotyping, or discrimination typically against women on the basis of sex. So there are a lot of different ways to be sexist without even realizing it. One thing, I don't even think this person realized what they were doing, but we were talking. It was my ex-boyfriend, and we were talking about workouts. He was huge into bodybuilding at the time, and he was always working on those abs, trying to get those abs, and he's taken for a very long time to get it. But everyone's body is different, get that. But we were talking about each of our ab workouts, which his mostly consisted of just doing like crunches, and mine consisted of a variety of different workouts. And I didn't do as many. Like, he did 200 crunches. I think I did like 150 of the other sets, but they were equal in difficulty, especially from like the strength that I was at in comparison to where he was at, because he had been exercising a lot longer than I had, and he built much more strength. And I'm saying, oh, well, these are the things I do. And he's like, yeah, but I do this, I do that. And I keep getting the impression that he thinks his workout is harder than mine. And I was like, well, that's not really fair, because, I'd say they're about equal in difficulty. And he goes, Savannah, my workout is harder than yours. Just stop. I sat back. I almost slapped the shit out of this fool. Like, are you kidding me? Your workout is harder. You're only doing crunches. That's it. But because you're a guy and you're a bodybuilder, that means that you're stronger and you're better than me. That was like one of the instances that stands out the most to me, and it still like kind of gets me riled up. I'm like, no, because I work out as hard as I can, just like anyone else does when they're working out. So the way sexism has affected that, when my own like loving boyfriend at the time told me, my workout is better than yours, or my workout is harder than yours, essentially telling me that he's stronger than me because he's a man. That really hurt me. Like, when you're in a relationship, it should be loving and you should be supportive. You should, instead of saying my workout's better than yours, say, hey, can I show you this move in my workout that I think will really help enhance yours? Or something like, I see you're putting in a lot of work, honey. Like, great job. Don't bring me down by telling me that because I'm a woman, my workout isn't as tough as yours. Or don't tell me that because I'm a woman, I have to have long hair. My womanhood is not defined by the length of my hair. Relationship, God, I didn't realize how much sexism I experienced in that relationship. But when I was in that relationship, when I met him, I was in much better physical shape. And then I got into my best physical shape I've ever been while I was dating him. And then some things happened and I fell off track and I gained some weight. And one day we were talking because he, I don't know, I just got this vibe like he wasn't attracted to me as much anymore. And I was like, hey, what's wrong? Like, can we talk this out? Is something bothering you? Like, whatever. And he goes, I'm just shallow.
Ain't that the truth?
And I was like...
He was an asshole, no offense. When I first met him, he was saying stuff like, oh, fat girls need love too, but I'm not going to give it to him. Right then, I was like, oh, I don't like him.
Yeah.
I held it just to wait for you to do it.
But no, so, having heard him make those kind of comments, as soon as he said, I'm just shallow, I knew that it was because I had gained weight. And, when a guy expects a woman to look a certain way...
fuck you.
It's very hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with those. When he met me, I was in great physical shape. I was working out 4 days a week and always. Like, I never missed a week at all.
I did last week when I got sick.
Yeah, I'm missing this week right now, too. But anyways, I didn't miss a week at all. And then I got to the point where I wasn't. And I was very upset about that. And he knew that. And he basically told me, he didn't outright say it. But when I asked him, is this because I've gained weight? And he didn't say anything. And
we
he had to
know,
look up.
We all know when you don't say anything,
right?
Then that's it.
Yeah. And so, like, hearing that was terrible. And, sexism really hurts people. So if you feel like, this person is only this because they're a girl, or they're only this because they're a guy. You can't think like that. You can't, it's like saying, like, don't judge a book by its cover. You can't say, you're like this because of the parts you were born with. Stop! Why are you giggling? What?
I wasn't allowed to play basketball or football or something because I was a female. And
You're
then
tall enough though, like you could easily, and you've got the athletic build.
All because I don't have a dick.
Wow.
That's the only reason I wasn't allowed to play. But then finally, like, some people let me play kickball, and then from that point on, I was automatically team captain because everyone wanted to be on my team. So
wait, who said you couldn't? Who said that? Like,
this kid? Are we saying names?
Well, no, we don't have to say names, but like the school told you couldn't play, or just like a guy would have let you on the team.
A bunch of guys.
Oh,
so
well,
fuck you all. Are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah, for sure. Whatever.
Okay, fuck you all.
Why is it that if a woman cuts her hair short, she's associated as looking like a guy? Or, this makes me sick. This same ex as the last one who told me my workout wasn't as hard as his, his friend who was a lesbian, which, like, jokingly flirted with me once in a while, like, haha, totally funny, no big deal. This time, she messaged me and she goes, Savannah, I need you to do me a favor. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you need?
What?
And I'm like, what's up? Like, this is weird. You haven't really messaged me in a while. And she's like, I need you to stop looking so gay.
Honey, no.
I was like, what? Like, and she's like,
is she gonna
what did she say? Yes. Okay. I still have it. So she says, Savannah, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. And I'm like, what's up? And in all caps, she goes, stop looking so gay. And I'm like, I was just like, whoa. And she's all,
whoa.
She's all, you're getting my hopes up, and I know it's not gonna happen even for one night. Haha. No, first of all, it's not gonna happen because I dated one of your. Second of all, why? Oh my god, now I have. Okay, it's one thing to say your short hair looks so sexy. Okay, be a little vulgar, but okay. But telling me I look gay because of my haircut. First of all, I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, bi, poly, pan, demi. There's a bunch more that I'm like missing, I'm sure. But I don't care who you are. I don't care if you think I am. I really don't. But don't tell me that based on my appearance, I look a certain way. Don't tell me I look like a boy, and don't tell me I look like a lesbian. I'm trying to be serious, girl. Second of all, you don't hit on your good friend's ex. Like, Again, I didn't respond. Did you see it?
Okay, yay. Just so you know, that was not meant to be rude or anything, but you're just getting even hotter, and I need to control my horny self. Okay, here you go, keep it.
Yeah! So, like, your appearance, especially as a woman, is judged so much. We're told we're fake if we wear makeup, but then we're also told we're not pretty and we need to wear makeup. That's a big sexist bullshit. Then, if you cut your hair, you're only a girl, like, you're considered feminine if your hair is, like, long and blonde like hers.
It's not long and blonde, just long. Because, you know, blondes are actually fucked in this because we're all considered dumb when really we're not.
Yeah. That's some bullshit.
Because, yeah.
But you wouldn't go to a blonde guy and say, oh, you're a dumb blonde. You wouldn't do that? Like, what?
Yeah.
What? Oh, my...
Like, I don't know, oh my god, what's 2 plus 2? It's fish. It's fish. Yes, it's fish. And when you think about 2 plus 2, it can be fish. You just, you flip one over. I'll draw you a diagram, okay? Okay, I'm not from a freshman, okay? Give me that break.
So, just be careful, like, what you're saying. Like, if you're not sure if your comment, like, if something you're thinking of, like...
Don't say
Can
it.
that be... Yeah, if you're like, oh, God, what if she thinks that this is sexist? Oh, my God. Like, when you're upset and you're having a bad day and someone goes, girl, it must be that time of the month. 3. Yes! But, just, like, don't. Like, or ask someone. Like, it's, I mean, well, maybe that might not be a good idea.
Don't even bring it up. Like,
just,
really?
like, don't even bring it up. If you're, like, thinking, like, geez, she's crying a lot. She must be, like, hormonal or something.
Okay,
like
my
that.
thing is, you automatically, you want to, you know, that's actually a different story, but I'm going to do it now. So, because if a guy is going to automatically think that this girl is bitchy because she's on her period, apparently, is it impossible that you did something to piss her off or she just doesn't like you?
Oh my God.
Like, are you kidding me?
Like, for real.
What if they just don't like you and they don't want to talk to you and they're, like, blowing you off and you're like, oh, she must be on her period. But, you know, I couldn't do anything to piss her off.
Sexism, like, it's something, you know, it's really important to think about sexism in the workplace. A lot of people, you know, they'll hear a sexist remark, they don't understand, like, it can be harassment. Like, you need, always be educated on the harassment laws and, you know, what is considered and what is not and everything. And fully understand your rights as a person, especially as women. We don't take a stand often enough, I don't think. And when you hear...
Well, most girls. I mean, I tell
like,
a bitch off.
Well, I mean, when some, like, people, they're at a job and they're like, I really need this job, they feel pressured to keep it, and they won't report something because, you know, they think it's going to get them in trouble when really no. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ew, I hate that sound. Like, oh!
That's nature. Oh my god.
Nature. Oh, don't even. I'll smack the shit out of you. Oh my god. But okay, so go. Well, oh my god. One time I was young and I was playing one of those like hunting simulator games. And of course, you know, I knew how to hold everything right. I was doing really well. And this guy goes to me and goes, damn, are you sure you weren't supposed to be a boy? Because I knew how to shoot.
I was in the gym and I was doing these crunches things on this, like, it was pretty much on a bench that you could put up, and I was looking on the floor for another weight because when I do it, I do like normal ones and then I grab like
free weights.
I grab a weight and I go up, I go side to side, and I go back down with the weight still in my hand. I was looking on the floor for the weight. This guy comes up to me and he's like, you know, you can move it, right? Because I had it like halfway up when it can go up higher and then go lower. He's like, you know, you can move it, right? And I was like, what? And he's like, you can move it. I was like, I know. And I guess when he turned and walked away, some lady that was on another ab machine, she was like, he walked away and I get off. And she's like, when he walked away, he said that he figured that you needed help and you couldn't do it. I was like, oh, no. I went back on that ab machine, looked right at him because he was still on the machine next to me. I put it all the way up, grabbed another weight that was 5 pounds heavier, and I started doing it all over again. And he just looked at me and he walked away. And I was like, haha, fuck you. He walked into the locker room.
That is awesome.
He walked into the locker room and I was like, deuces, and I walked out. I was done. I was fed up.
Oh my god.
I was fed up. It shouldn't be a thing.
No.
Because I guarantee you that we can shoot better than most guys.
Oh, I'm so pissed off of that.
Serious for like 5 minutes. Go ahead.
I know. No,
That-
but
this
for
is
like,
just-
okay.
This just proves how long we can actually be serious.
Yeah. I take him to the range once in a while, and it was just like a 22 because he had never shot a rifle before he dated me. Well, he said he shot a shotgun like once when he was younger, but it was like once. So, we take him to the range, and this happened several times. It wasn't just he was having a bad day. Every time we went to the range, he'd start messing up, and he'd turn around and he'd tell me, oh, I got 10 for 10 shots or whatever. Like, I'm like,
Oh, I
that's
got
great.
20 for 20.
50 for 50, bitch.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But it's just like, that's great. And I'm so glad you're excited by this. That's great. But he kept saying it like,
I'm better than you.
it meant he was doing better than me.
Really? I just took a guess. I wasn't even there.
No, he kept, like, the first few times it was like, aren't you proud of me? And I was like, yes, I am super proud. And I was proud the whole time. But then eventually, like, as we went shooting more often, I started to notice he was more of like,
Cocky.
yeah. And then, you know, I'd start to notice you're holding it the wrong way. And even though a 22 has hardly any recoil, and you can't get super seriously injured if you're holding it the wrong way and it recoils, and, you know, it's not a huge deal. Like, it'd be a huge deal if it was a 12 gauge. But a 20 still, you don't want to form bad habits, because when you do move up to a bigger gun, it's going to hurt you. So I kept trying to tell him, you need to hold it in this spot or whatever. I try to adjust him, and he'd be like, I'm fine.
I've been like, bitch, you don't know what you're doing. Put the gun down.
I probably should have told him that. Anyways, but then he'd do okay. And then I get on, and I, you know, make the bullseye, you know, this big, because the hole's so, you know, I've just shot it that many times. But like, I'll do better than him because I've been shooting a rifle for, at that point, I'd been shooting it for, 16 years. So he would get really frustrated by that. And I'm just like, this is not fun anymore. And I just got tired of like that out. But, you know, just because you're a guy and, you know, if a girl takes you shooting, don't start getting, and you're not as experienced as her, don't start getting mad. Ask her, what are you doing? Like, what can I do to improve.
Because the
We'll
girl,
tell you.
we really don't care if you have a problem. Like, don't think, oh, I'm a man, I should know how to do this. I'm going to be embarrassed if I ask her. She's going to think I'm dumb. No, we understand. If you've never shot before, don't go sit there and act like you know what you're doing, because you can actually kill someone if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing. Ask. We really don't care. Like, normally if a girl shoots a gun, she must be fucking awesome.
Yes.
Unless they're one of those stuck-up bitches who's like, oh, man, I know how to shoot a gun. I'm awesome. No.
No. Yeah.
We're one of those, like, we're awesome, but we don't know it. Yeah. I assume. That's
I mean, I know I'm an awesome shot. But no, but it's one thing to be confident and to be like going around telling people, I'm so good. You know. I know we got off topic a lot of times, but maybe you wouldn't consider what we've experienced as sexist or going
then I
through
think
sexism.
you need to probably go look up the definition and look up some other experiences, and then
that's true.
Say, wow, I'm a dick, and come back and watch this video, and then like give it a thumbs up and comment, hey, you guys are right.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, but everyone has their own experiences. Everyone perceives everything their own way. This is just our experiences. We're not saying like it must be this way, but like, take a minute. We're just trying to raise a little awareness. Like, go and do some research into sexism. Like, take a women's history class and understand like what we've gone through as a gender. And look at, maybe you're a guy and you're like, I think I've experienced sexism before. Research some of that. Like, and then tell us what you've experienced. We'd love to hear it. But anyways, I hope you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What are you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. We are doing a video on her channel, so make sure to check it out. We'll put her name somewhere in here, and it'll definitely be linked below.
Click my face.
Yeah. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I don't know
You
how
don't
to
know
do
how to
that.
put annotations in videos?
Well, I know how to put annotations, but like...
And cards?
Huh?
Who's the pro now? So,
like, we need to just remember, YouTube, you hear everyone saying the YouTube community, you think just the people who watch this. It's a community is community.
The YouTube community, it used to be, like, we're all practically family, we're all friends.
Right.
And now it's all competition, and it really shouldn't be, because the YouTube community is supposed to, people to go and to make friends and to not get hated on, even though I know it's practically implied with the job.
Yeah.
But it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I can make a pterodactyl voice.
Don't. Okay. Alright, everyone, this has been Hair by S. Scott. Oh, you bitches get behind it.